too. He thinks he's following him up in tower.
As is Alfear, lost on where NRG are, really.
At least Fnatic is regrouped. NRG's trying to do the same, but they're doing it by clearing more map space, which is a bigger risk, but they're going to have a bigger reward here. This site is going to be free.
Take a quick glance at the health bars. Leo's down to 75 HP. Alfear is healthy.
Dude, the mind games being played on the opening pistol is insane.
We're in for a good time. You hear the fault line go off. Leo spotting the first. Finesse gets one. It's traded back, leaving Alfear alone. 13 HP. In desperate need of a miracle, and he's not going to get one. NRG take the first.
And while that end of the round might look ridiculously complicated, the beginning of it was too. Yep. Right off the bat, you're seeing NRG fake off of an EG strat. They stole this composition from that team, and they're expecting, especially actually we heard from Boaster that he was really watching pistols from other teams while he was waiting to play in playoffs. They fake that they're taking that tower control, but they insert Victor as well. Fnatic with 3 players coming down from the south side, though. I'm looking to see if Psalm, who's up close, can find the information or hear the information about what's coming in spawn.
Here's a Bulldog. Victor does too, and he's going to be the first to take contact. In the fall line, he drops a nade, tucks away. And you mentioned Psalm, surely he heard that. Knows where Boaster is. Jumps out to his death.
Yeah, big gamble from Boaster there. Couldn't really do many things to clear all the angles that Psalm could be in. Now the rest of this information is known. Very, very nice anti-eco after what could have been dangerous, but could have NRG to keep Artis alone with only the Ghost. Losing weapons, this is not good. Goes from clean to very, very poor. Should be able to recover one more. No, Finesse. Where's that Bulldog? He's not going to get it.
No. It over.
Oh, Alfear, he's stuck.
There's nowhere for him to go. The Molly intends to delay for just a moment. But with 13 seconds left, they've got to get a move on. And Boaster still has a tool that can secure the round.
He's got his ult.
Art is dead.
The round is
there
over.
It is, yeah. Unless they can frag out. It's just Sam Leo 1v1, but there's not enough time. They're not going to get the fight.
What a battle of ults.
They're going to make their way through.
That's a good plan.
They just don't have tools.
Oh, they got Crash's ult with that plant, with this lockdown too, in underpass. Boaster, remember, he used his ult last round.
Artis has his, Crashy so too. This would be a massive steal if they could pull this off.
Look how deep that lockdown is too. It's not in the regular space. Because it's used for post plant, they have to fall all the way to the other half of the map.
And fall right back in with the stimmy from Boaster.
And look how far Crashes is playing too. Finesse on the alert, that's not gonna find anything, but Artis has mollies, Crashes has ult. This looks like a 1 round.
It's just insane to consider too, given what they came into the round with. But what a conversion.
I'm starting to doubt whether that little hesitation while walking back towards Halls is indecision at all. A deep push as well, forcing these players to commit to this dish push. Some has to find both.
Not able to, but so close. And Finesse tries to swing around and apply some pressure from the opposite side, but what a beautiful call from Fnatic. Dude, I feel like these 2 rounds, barring a 1v4 from Artis, which he's certainly capable of, but these last 2 rounds, 48 HP now, he's dead. These last 2 rounds are a perfect, like, textbook indication of...
As soon as they get a stun, there's a counter stun out of from Finesse.
Spam out from Durka, gets a kill onto the leader.
And Durka in the last round, they min-maxed his orb. Wow, there was only 1 player up. That means he has a showstopper now.
Traded, Victor still healthy. Stays alive, I'm not really sure how.
Close battle, 2 players ready to swing through the smoke.
Remember, this is another weird buy. It's 2 stingers on the side of NRG, and they're converting again. Artis getting one with the frenzy. I mean, what a proper dismantling.
And Fnatic is being forced to push through A halls multiple times with players who are needed on the retake through Generator, through Canteen. Alfear and Leo in this position both have ults that would have been perfect to be used in Gen. Comes a clash in arcade though.
Plenty of ults here. Durka's the first to go. And and they're just going to continue to push. I mean, Crashy's taken out. He takes him with him, somehow survives.
He's jiggle peeking while stunned there.
And this back and forth affair leaves things in a 1v2. Crashy's in a clutch. We've seen the story before, but this time it's a different ending. Fnatic take the lead. Hasn't rattled off since that opening shot onto Victor.
Should have been spotted by that drone.
Artist's timing is perfect. He finds space again. Now Durka's down to 3v3. Sam with ult. Crashy's 2. And Alfir and Leo have been holding on to theirs for a while as well. There's the first used.
Should be Brim ulting this or Sova ulting this. Artist will counter ult. There's a gap here. They're not going for either. They're going to try to allow this to push them all the way back. Remember that second half. We saw this KJ ult before. Same value here. There could be a follow-up ult on either side from Crashes or Sam, but they hold on to them to play post.
4 HP. Orbital strike teed up.
Leo on the flank. Could take down Crashes.
No idea. And there goes that. Leaving.
This is an angle for Durka.
Oh, he's in a lot of trouble. But he's going to satchel his way out. But Victor's gone in right behind him. What? Crashes got 2 with the ult. What an explosive start to the round.
Literally, both teams combining crucial ults together. And they get multiple kills because of that. That leaves this round completely in the hands of the 2 players from Fnatic right now coming through spawn late in the round.
This would be a difficult task. You're outnumbered here in a meaningful way. There is plenty of money to go around, though. So you figure you take a chance, you go for it. And it's meticulous. Alpha, you're creeping forward. The Han on the other side of smoke cleared out, not finding any value. Leo goes up top and somehow just destroys Crashies. They've gotten it back to it, but Victor shuts the door.
No time for that situation. So it's not going to have the same sort of impact.
Poster rotating from the northern side, last round of the half. And much like we've
past
seen,
the turret, but won't get past the alarm bot here.
Cleared out.
Still a molly for Sam here.
An idea of where he is. You see Victor trying to go up top, and Sam gets a kill, and there it is. Rewarded for the advantage in height. Sam gets 2, and we're
That's Fnatic's bread and butter. Here comes the push for them, using the same type of theory to push Durka deep here.
Oh, Crashes got him! I thought he saw him! Victor with the second, Leo dancing around, somehow avoiding death and finding a second. A 3v3 as the dust settles and Sam gets a spike down.
And Boaster's going for that same push that Leo did late in the round. Both the turret and alarm bot might be up, and they've taken gen control right now. So it's not going to have the same sort of impact.
I think keeping them apart from each other. Leo's pushed his way into it. He's behind him, and he gets both. Chronicle with the third. Victor with just a shred of health. But can Artist snatch this thing back?
It's much more aggressive than you're normally used to with Leo.
Now, oh! Artist! How is he snatched this thing back? It's fallen down to 1. Victor weak! Alfir with the kills, and the
Gen smoke.
That does not, yep.
Oh, he got the Bulldog.
Was able to get it, yeah. Still maintains control of tower. NRG are slowly but surely on the prowl. Victor's taking the ropes, and Leo's going to be there to receive, and surely he's heard that at this point. Victor with no idea.
And that's just crazy wild that Leo is in that position still.
Just so unexpected. Leaving Finesse all on his own.
And Boaster should be hunting now. Already gotten 2 kills in this round, 2 off his ult. Chronicle planted. Maybe because they made this slightly uncomfortable Fnatic. You don't go for the full farm. There he goes, creeping Canteen, just like we called. The stun is perfect for him too. Finesse knows he's hunting. He knows.
Timing though, well handled by Finesse. Just out of reach. He's gonna try to satchel across it, and he does.
That's a good haunt. It cleared the entirety of the site right now. They just have to avoid Crashes' dart, and then they'll get this plant down with 24 seconds.
I mean, they're so close to
Oh, it's tagged up.
all separating them, and Sam's the first to fall.
Now Dirk is satcheling back out. Alpha, you're holding a line on the other side. It's a 1-for-1. But the numbers for Energy continue to crumble. It's just Finesse left alone in the 1v4. He's not able to get away. It's another round for Fnatic.
And the mind games beat anybody. But there was 3 players possible.
And off of the pace of Fnatic are showing, Energy is going to try to fill with some of their own on the southern side. But they've got to be able to hold them back for now. On the site, in the sand, Durka drawing all over the place and getting the kills that he needs. It's another dominant round for Fnatic, but an opportunity, albeit slight, to make something out of this. Finesse has found himself in these positions so many times, and the outcome's the same.
His ult. Finesse is going to have to try to counter with his own. Oh!
Another instance in which Durka's not able to get it off. The orbital strike, Artist down low, falling. Side still held as Som finally gets cleared. Now the Nightfall Finesse, unable to hear a thing, but still trying to find one through the spam. A 3v3 for the site, no ults in play yet. The Shock Dart gets one. It's Victor who's close to his, though. Alfier is to Chronicle on the swing. Crash, he's dead. Paul's controlled, site controlled, and Chronicle's just kind of doing it on his own. Finally falls to the nade.
Showstopper, they're up close right now.
He still has 2 satchels. And the Roomba. There's the first. Trying to get across, spotting one. Guessing on the second. Not behind that door. Swinging, not found. Fnatic get another.
When he pulled it out in overtime. Back in Copenhagen.
Another one for Boaster. They swing into him, saw him on the trade.
Finally the punish.
Off your feet!
That Rolling Thunder's very aggressive from Chronicle. They're in spawn.
Oh, there's a line here for Alfier to follow up, and Som's full stunned.
He's gotten 3. He's had himself a map. He may be the only bright spot on this side for NRG, but he has played well with the position.
Follow up, and Som's full stunned.
He's gotten 3. He's had himself a map. He may be the only bright spot on this side for NRG, but he has played well with the position, the potential to get more.
Dude, they're aware of Chronicle's route here.
Oh, they have to be now. This would be backbreaking. Finesse cleans him up. Woo! The orbital strike is going to get Boaster out. Durka's going aggressive. There it is. There were questions around whether an Artist would be overwhelmed, but he's able to keep them back for the first. Traded on the second. A 4v4 quickly turns into a 4v3, perhaps 2. There's just no real way for NRG to hold them back. It's been so labored.
What?
He's gonna get the kill.
I can't believe it. At least getting that tag. 10 seconds for the plant right now. Nothing left. Still.
Sweet Chronicle is. That could have secured the round. I believe it did. I don't think there's enough time. There's not.
Why are they in the open then?
Held on to by Artist.
Maybe they go for a sand one. No, it gets broken by an aid.
And Chronicle goes down. And now they put theirs through. Victor is already satcheled out onto A.
And it's planted in such a way, the lockdown in this case, that it's so deep right now. Dirk is just trying to get this nade off. It might actually count. Oh!
Som got it all the way! He just held the defuse!
I don't think that nade landed.
We gotta see that again because it looked like it was lined up well. Artist is in trouble. He's not in a position to be able to get out. He's got to hold him back by himself. He gets the first. Looking to provide some resistance, and that's all it was.
He just lost his place right there while flashed up.
Orbital strike straight into spawn, Rolling Thunder. They push them back. And they've left Boaster in a cheeky position. It may not matter, though, as the rest of the team is getting the kills. It's Chronicle and Alfie are leaving Crashies alone. A 1v3. Some utility, but not much.
It's tough to use here.
He's got the dart, he's got the shock, and he has no health. Fnatic gets him at point. No up this time for the Killjoy. It's just rifles for the defensive side as they try to make their last stand. I mean, they're funneling, they're pushing, there's no crunch. It's all just a fight from one side! And it's turned in favor of Fnatic.
This might be the end here. NRG, they go for that drone, re-clear. But you had such a deep satchel from Victor. Nobody's able to follow up on it, and the rest of the Fnatic players just group up.
They just don't have a ton of time here.
And the Molly should be able to hold them off, too. From one side at least.
Assuming they identify where it is. Leo has been left behind. Crashies falls all onto Sam, again, who's had himself a great game, but he can't convert here either.
It's just perfect from Fnatic, mauling out the last player on the site too, finding Crashies on the swing. They both got stunned by that breach stun from Chronicle. It's perfect.
It really is. It's a little, I mean, it's not even like they're just trying to diff them with gunfights. Everything is so fastidiously considered. And it's clean. The first half was a brawl, but the second half felt like all Fnatic all the way, and they take Fracture 13-9.
Absolutely it was.